I'm inside a video game. Can't see the graphics is so awesome. Yo, look at me. I'm inside also a video game. Whoa. What's your name, dude? H. You know? Or where you live? Are you a dude? I'm not.
Hey, what's up you guys? TSA here, Toy Stash in action, giving you another toy review. Now if you're new to the channel guys, please do subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a like while you're at it. That will be very much appreciated. I love you for it. Thank you. Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Ready Player One from Funko. So this is actually a box set, and I'm so excited to check it out. Let's crack this thing open. So here they are outside their packaging. Ready Player One, Parzival, Artemis, H, and IROC. So I'm totally happy with this. As you can see, here they are with the entire total of their accessories. So before we get into those accessories, let's take a closer look on the figures itself. Alright guys, so first up is Parzival, and I'm totally happy with this figure. First up, we're going to check out the paint apps and the sculpt. First of all guys, the paint apps here are amazing. Kasi this is like a 3.75 figure, and the paint apps are quite good, as you can see here, all the way from the tattoos, from the patterns of his tattoos, and it's very well evened out for that patterns. Kahit yung over here at his wrist, right there, you kind of see that little square type, from there, and all the way here at the left side, and so you can see those patterns very evened out. You can't see any smudge of the paint, so that's an awesome thing. And looking at the back guys, you kind of see here the Excalibur, and so that's also a nice touch. You see the it's a little bit of metallic, and the wash for the hair, it's really good. And over here, this entire jacket, the detail that you're seeing guys, it's also sculpted because it's so small. You won't expect that other things would be sculpted. And over here, it's like from the Percy Jackson movie, wherein the Mercury boots come in, and so you kind of see here that he has that all the way on his boots. And these are also the same metallic paint as you can see here for the Excalibur. It's a little bit much more goldish right here at the bottom. And also here, if you look at the gun holder right here, for it with the belt, it's sculpted right here, but it doesn't have any slots, so you could slot the gun in, but that's his detail, and I'm totally happy with it. So let's go up next, Artemis guys. Again, we're gonna check out the paint and the sculpt. So for the paint guys, as usual, within the movie, you see that pink and white skin conversion to it right here. So that's a very nice paint apps. One thing that I did notice guys, in the movie she does have like those pattern stuff, same with the Parzival figure, supposedly with the entire pink skin, but right here you just kind of see there's just a blending of the paint, so that's okay. Still happy. I mean, they got the eyes right, and it's completely pretty. And if you can see here, like that mohawk hair, I like what they did with the wash, with the black, white, and pink paint. That is just nice and sick. So going over here for the shirt, and so you got that like blinky power orb t-shirt right here, or sando type. And go all the way to the jeans. You got those ripped jeans over there with those entire pink stuff, and this is actually sculpted with the chains, so that's a very nice touch that they did here. This is entirely sculpted, and you can actually take it off, but I'm not gonna take that off because it's always connected here at the back up to this side of is her waist. That's nice. And her boots, look at that, boots. And so this is like an army boots. So that's just for Artemis. And not too much, but yeah, let's get to the next figure. So H is actually one of the best figures that I saw here on this box set. This is actually my favorite figure out of the box set. I mean, look at that detail, you know, with that gray yellow paint over there. That's just amazing. If you gotta see it here, guys, the paint apps here are amazing. If you look at that head very closely, kind of see those, you know, like what you do on Deadshot. And right here at the side, you can see those, like there's cyborg parts over here as well at the skull. And see those, like there's a pattern. Very nice here. The paint apps here, guys, is just amazing. I mean, look at that gray. It's just really cool. If you look at here at the sculpt for the hands, kind of see that cyborg, you know, feel to it. Just really nice that they did with this one. This one they did it without a craftsmanship. You know, this is just awesome. If you can see it here, right from the hands, it has that a cyborg arm, hand, you know, patterns. Also here with the other side, see? So that's just an amazing figure. Here, I really like these rock hard abs that he has, you know, for pipes. And because it's real pipes, guys, it's just nice. If you look at under, kind of see there's like a circle right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a circle inside, and there's still patterns at the top side and at the lower side for, you know, what's in the middle for it. So that's a very nice, you know, sculpt right there. Also here for the belt, you kind of see the bombs, and also for the magazine right here, and also here for the back. This is all rubber, guys, so that's just hollow, but you know, it's very cool that they added that, incorporated. And here, going to the legs, see, that's just a cyborg feel to it, and I'm totally happy with this figure. Okay, next up is IROC. You know, this is his sculpt right here. Kind of see that right here, going over here on his hands. You kind of see that Skeletor over his entire, you know, area in the middle of the chest, right at the back. This is also same with the H figure. You know, here at the abs section, you kind of see it's see-through here, and here you kind of see right here at the nose and the eyes of the skull, it's all see-through up until the back. So that's basically it. I kind of feel that it does go a little bit less for the face right here. I wish they could have just made this face, you know, same with this color for the gray. I don't know, I mean, but overall this is just a cool figure, guys. And you know, this entire piece is just rubber, so that's just cool. Right, now checking out their accessories, we got here Parzival's RoboCop gun, you know, and it's just amazing. This is actually the Auto 8 from the RoboCop. I actually took the gun from my play arts, and if you can actually see it here, guys, this is a very good resemblance. Next, guys, is Artemis's weapon, which is the alien pulse rifle, which has a very good resemblance with the one that we have on the movie Aliens. Right, next weapon is for the weapon of H. Alright, so this is, you know, her weapon. You can't see it here. This is actually like an alien advanced shotgun. Alright, now for IROC's weapon. Oh yeah, you don't have any weapons. Now applying Parzival's gun is just very easy, guys. You just take Parzival, put his hand up like that, you know, with the trigger finger right here for that's also sculpted, and you take the gun here, and then you just slot it here on the trigger, and there you go. You got Parzival with the RoboCop gun. And to apply Artemis's weapon, it's just very easy. Same with the Parzival figure. She has a trigger hand right there. Pull it up and take the gun here, and then you just snug it in right there. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, that's how it's gonna look to it. Applying H's weapon, you know, same as the other figures, you just put up his hand with the trigger, so that's trigger hand, trigger, and you take the gun here, and this is a little bit complicated because you have to get it in the middle piece right there. Snuck it in like that. So those are like 3 fingers right there. Oops. Here, oh yeah, and this guy falls off the, you know, the grenade, and then you just, you know, it just pegs out of it. So that's how he holds, you know, his weapon. I mean, it's a she. Ha! See, look at that face. It looks like a he, right? Alright, so that's how you apply the weapon, guys. Now for their articulation, guys, I'm just gonna use Parzival because they basically have like all the same articulation. The articulation on these guys are, you know, for the head they have a standard bowl joint. You could raise it up like that, you spin, you know, move that head like this, spin around 360 like that, and they also have a bow hinge shoulder right here, so you just take it up like that. So that's how far they could go it up here, and then you could spin it around like this as is. So it has also a single joint, you know, hinge elbow right there, so that's the range where you could move it, and it doesn't have any waist swivel. Okay, so that there's no articulation right there. So it also has a hinge here for the legs, so you could raise it up like this and move it back, oops, like this, that much. Right here at the knees there's a single joint, so that's as far as it can go. Those are the basic articulations as for all of these figures. The only changes that will happen right here is within their sculpt, so you could just see the differences between the sculpt, you know. And also here for the IROC figure other thing that they have it see here is this is going to be hindered with the rubber material here, wherein this Parzival figure, you know, it could go up like that. So that's another difference. So it's not gonna go up and down too much because of the hood. So that's his articulations for all of these figures, guys. So just a quick size comparison right here. So as you can see, I got here the height 3 because they're only 3 apparently, and also the IROC figure. Yan, kasi nakakaasar kasi wala yung dalawa. Pero you kind of see here that's how they leveled it right here. You can see H is a little bit taller than all of the figures. This, you know, my grape here is, you know, it's a little bit too small for IROC, but you know, that's their scale, and you kind of get here, you know, the idea. On the other 3.75 figures, I got here a Lionel figure from, you know, the Thundercats here, so you can stand it up. So that's how tall he is, you know. And also a Pantro figure, okay, and from the Thundercats. So these two are way bigger than these 4. So you know, you kind of see that they are, Funko did a little bit, you know, too small for these figures, but they also, you know, you have to give it to them with the detail. But you know, just for fun, you kind of see here, since they are small, let's add in Jack Darby and and so for the Transformers Prime, you also get here a RC from first edition from the Transformers Prime. You kind of see that they are smaller, just, you know, this is way too small for 3.75 figure, but they are in scale. The only one that's not in scale is IROC, because I think he should be like, you know, big as Pantro, you know, so that it could be menacing for all of them right there. So yeah, that's for the size comparison, guys. Alright guys, so that's my take for the Ready Player One box set from Funko. Overall guys, I'm totally happy with these figures, and yeah, please do comment down below what do you think about them, and you know, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like while you're at it, and I'll see you next time. And remember guys, life is one big collection. Peace out.